Hey guys, welcome on board. Got some bonus content for you. I was not planning on filming this leg, but we've had some weather move in over Monroe, and we are slowed way back, and we're going to work on getting around this weather, then coming out on the backside and holding until it passes the airport. Thought you may want to see that, so I'll bring it on here. Here's what I'm looking at. Not good. This stuff wasn't supposed to be here until later today. Sometimes this happens, though. Pretty much going to skirt the north side of the airport more than likely, but with it being a brand new airplane, I don't want to put it on the ground and risk getting it hailed on or something crazy happening, especially when it's a small line like that that's moving pretty quickly. So we're going to go ahead and just move on around it and then hold at the initial approach fix, which is Curie for the RNAV 4. Should be in the clear there, and then we'll come on in. But you can see out there, it doesn't look that hospitable. So anyways, like I said, I did not plan on filming this. Going to be some bonus content for you, but because of that, I'm not flying with a 4-flight call sign. I'm using the actual tail number, so I'm going to have to edit.
I'm showing a little gap in between the cells, about a 190, and if you want to try that.
You've got the time. We'd rather just go the long way around and be safe.
No problem. I got nothing else in or out.
All right, thanks. I'm going to buckle up early here. I'll show you something cool. This new radar has turbulence detection. That's those white spots there, straight ahead, and it is telling me that it's going to be a bumpy ride. And it does kind of look like it up ahead. My understanding, the way the turbulence detection works is that it can sense the rain moving in different directions on the reflection on the radar, and that's how it predicts the turbulence. Starting to get into a little bit of rain here. Total air temp's 5, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the engine anti-ice on. We'll keep an eye on the wings. This Phenom does have the optional ice detector as well, so we'll know if we're building ice.
There is a area of light precipitation, 10 to 1 o'clock, starting about 3 miles if you want to continue a little bit more westbound.
Yeah, we'll probably make it there. Can we basically just get direct Curie for the hold and do that with deviations?
Sure, proceed direct Curie and hold as public security.
All right, direct Curie with deviations, hold as published at Curie. Request 10,000.
And maintain 10,000.
10,000.
Visibility 10, ceiling 4,900, overcast, temperature 21, dew point 14, altimeter 3000. Remarks, lightning, distance west, visual approach 4 in use.
All right, there we go, we got the weather. Hopefully this is an okay angle with this camera here. You can see we're kind of coming around on a downwind basically before we go to Curie. All right, and I think actually we're good to go direct to Curie now. It looks like the weather's all past it, so we're going to hit direct Curie nav. I do have this set up with the hold because we are going to hold at Curie. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good plan. I don't know if you can see this on the camera or not, but most of the weather is really past the RNAV as well, which is exactly what we wanted to get it past the airport. 1,000 go. Approach checks, external lights, can come on to taxi. Passengers are advised cross feed knob is off. Altimeter's good, windshield 1 and 2s are staying on for now. Approach checks complete. Absolutely love the Garmin avionics, so I can come right here. Hopefully you can see this and get on this cell marker, and I can see that this stuff's moving at 23 knots, and then I can measure this out as well. Basically, I need it to go 7 miles. So I'm too dumb to do that in my head. 7 miles divided by 23 knots per hour, basically 0.3.
From what I'm showing on my scope, there's not going to be any more precip to the southwest when you're holding at Curie. If you want to descend any more lower, just let me know.
Sure, we'll do it, thanks. So basically 0.3 hours, so about 18 minutes is when that will be fully past the airport. Although most appears to be to the north. I think we're going to be okay to go on in. But we'll see. Once we get on Curie and get on the inbound turn, we'll get a good look with radar and see how it looks. All right, so here we go. We're making our turn out to enter this hold parallel at Curie. One of the real important things that's hard to tell, since I want to stay in the hole, this button just became suspend instead of OBS. So I need to push that to say that I want to suspend waypoint sequencing. It's now highlighted, it's there, and now I'm going to stay in the hold. Otherwise what would have happened is I would have come inbound from Curie and proceeded inbound on the RNAV, which is not what we want right now. We're at a pretty reduced power setting, which I'm doing on purpose to save fuel. We got plenty of fuel on board. You can see if we were to go in now, we'd still land with almost 3,000 pounds of fuel, which is plenty. I'm going to take this inbound run here that we're about to turn on, take a good look at the radar. If it looks good, we'll start the descent and the hold on the way back out, and then go on in. Get my first good look at the weather over here. Doesn't look too bad, pretty much matches what I see there. It's moved north of the airport and or past it. I'm going to go ahead and overlay the weather radar on the real map on this right side. That way I can see what it's doing in relation to the airport. Yeah, it's all to the north, so we can go ahead and start our, we'll see this last good look here. I'll let you see this one. I'm comparing the NexRad and the real-time radar. Real-time radar is on the right, NexRad's on the left. That way I can see how this storm is in relation to the airport. And you can see there that it is just to the north of the airport and moving away from it. So I think we're good to go on in. We'll go ahead and start this descent now and get kind of set up here. Phenom, we're looking for lower.
You said you want lower, sir?
Yeah, we're looking at this weather. I think we'll do another hold, maybe a lap or two in here while we descend and then come in before too long. It doesn't look too bad there at the airport.
Yeah, it looks like it's just going to pass on the north side. We might catch a little bit here on the airport, but most of it should be passed probably in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. We're ready to start the descent here and then reevaluate once we're down.
Just going to discretion maintain 2,000.
Discretion 2,000.
Meek didn't expect the RNAV runway 4.
Okay, thanks. We appreciate that. And some of that light rain now on the backside of this weather. There we go. We're getting visual out there as well, which helps. We're a little too high to safely do this approach here and be stable. So we're going to go ahead and do one more turn and then we'll come on in. I'd like to do one more turn and then proceed inbound.
Roger, sounds good. I'll clear you on the inbound turn.
So the Phenom lands really well. It sits a lot higher off the ground. See if you guys can notice that on the video, but it lands really well. It's smooth, really good airplane to land. The brakes, however, are a different story. They're probably the #1 biggest complaint on this airplane. They're computerized braking. Honestly, they're really good. If anything, they're too good. They're extremely effective, very sensitive left and right. So sometimes you can get what's called the Phenom shuffle, where it goes left or right, and then goes back the other way, and then you just keep doing that till you stop. So I'm getting better with the brakes. It's pretty tricky figuring them out, but I'm getting better with them. So we'll see how it goes.
5 miles from Curie, cross Curie at 2,000, cleared RNAV runway 4 approach.
Cross Curie at 2,000, clear for the RNAV runway 4. Alright, so now that we're cleared, I can unsuspend that. That tells the sequencing that I want to continue straight in. So Curie, Cagnew, we're going to come on in now. VNAV is good. We've got Cagnew at 1,500, that's set. Yeah, and I can clearly see the airport. Everything's to the north, so we should be good. Alright, radar is coming off. I disconnect the auto throttle so I can manually do the speed.
Throttle.
Contact tower 118.9, have a good one.
Over to tower, Phenom. Monroe Tower, Phenom, RNAV runway 4.
Phenom. Tower wind 0900 at 7, runway 4, cleared to land.
Runway 4, cleared to land. Alright, speed checks, we're going flaps 1. Alright, gear down, and flaps 2. Now dampers disengaged, gear is down 3 green, no red, flaps are coming to 2, airspeeds we're slowing. 4 landing checks complete, bending the flaps. Flaps 3, speed checks, we'll go flaps full.
Autopilot.
And I'll fly us all the way in. Pretty stout crosswind up here, about almost a 30 knot direct crosswind. Just approach altitude 3,000 set in case we need it. I think the only thing that we would need that for right about now would be wind shear. This airplane does have both predictive and reactive wind shear as well. Looking pretty good. That is definitely a wet runway. Little lightning up north. We're okay. Landing disagree, that's probably a weight thing. Phenom's ultra sensitive and it can sense even like just a real minute weight difference. Since we held before or after I did the speeds, that's probably what it is. I can see with our green donut down there on the airspeed tank
500.
actual VREF is right at real ref, so we're going to continue. Not a safe time right now to redo those speeds.
400.
3 green, no red, flaps full, yaw amps away. We're cleared to land. That's runway 4.
300. 200. Minimums. Minimums.
Continuing.
$100.
Stable, we're landing. Throttles to idle. Start the little round out. There we go. And we'll get on the brakes. And here's where it gets wild. See, it started trying to go left, and I got it counteracted to go right. So we're looking okay.
Phenom, a left turn on Charlie 1, contact ground 121.9er. Have a good one.
Left on Charlie 1 and over to ground. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Touchdown was a little longer than I wanted, but I'm still getting used to the airplane. It was still in the safe distance. We had plenty of factored runway. Like I said, the brakes worked good. You probably see they started to try a little bit going to the left there, but I was able to keep that one under control that time. Getting better every time. All right, well, thank you all for watching. I did not expect to have that, like I said, kind of a surprise bonus video here. This was just something I wasn't going to film, but I had the camera set up and saw the weather, and so there we go. So anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and stick around for the next video. See y'all later.